If you have ever wanted to be more productive without sacrificing your freedom, your creativity, and your connection to yourself, then stay tuned because this video is for you. Today, we are going to talk about 3 steps that you can use to really align yourself to your personal energy in a way that can make you more effective and efficient. And be sure and stay tuned until the end because I have a free resource for you that will make these 3 steps work for you even better. Step number 1, tune into your heart and your feelings.
Don't forget the heart.
Now, I know that may sound very cliche or a little off-putting if you're not a touchy-feely kind of person, but tuning in to your internal compass and how you feel is absolutely number one best way to figure out what is in the highest alignment for you to be giving your time and attention and energy to. And the reason this is first is so that you can hold on to this feeling and this vibration and frequency before moving on to the logical steps and the to-do list. So you'll probably want to start by taking a deep breath, maybe closing down your eyes, doing something that just lets you relax, like drop your shoulders and maybe check into your body, do a body scan. How does your body feel? Just kind of notice, get back into yourself. And then you'll want to start thinking of something that makes you happy. So whether this is coffee or chocolate or a baby laughing or a rainbow, it doesn't matter how small or how silly it may seem to you. Really start to think of something that brings a smile to your face and gets you into that good feeling place. Now that you have that, sit with that feeling, really let it percolate, really tune into what does that feel like in your body and hold on to it. Step number 2. Now this is where we are going to move into the logical and actually looking at your to-do list. So if you don't have a physical to-do list written down, I would encourage you to do that or at least pinpoint the main things that you know you need to be working on. And if you're someone who needs a brain dump, then have a brain dump. Write down everything you know you need to do, no matter how small, so that you can start to let go of the minutia and you're not using your mental energy to hold space for all of that when you could have that space freed up for more creativity and more productivity. If you're in a place of working diligently on your business, if you're an entrepreneur, but you maybe feel overwhelmed because you have so many items to accomplish, or you just don't know where to start and how to prioritize that, then you are probably going to have a very detail-oriented list. And so try to distill that down into the highest level action items. Now, if you are someone who is maybe pondering more about your career or your life purpose, or how you want to feel better on a day-to-day basis, then you're going to have a much more general list. And you're probably going to want to start with the things that come to mind first and just kind of brainstorm on a list of what you think you could do to start to move yourself forward. Now go back to how you were feeling in step 1. So picture that rainbow or whatever it is and get into that feeling place that puts a smile on your face. And now look at the first item on your list. How does it feel? How does that feeling change if it changes from your feeling from step 1? And what comes up around it? Does it feel inspired? Does it feel burdensome? Does it feel mundane? really take note of what comes up. And this could be a feeling, a word, you might get a vision or a picture around it. Just whatever comes up, notice that and jot down a little note next to that item. Starting with what feels the best is absolutely the key to creating the biggest forward momentum to really spend your time and energy on what is most important that will make the greatest amount of alignment for you personally and for your business or whatever you're working on. This is what will bring you closer to whatever you want the outcome to be. Step number 3, now it's time to take action and get started.
And remember what I told you. You will not feel afraid anymore if you just start.
If you find that you are still not accomplishing what you know you need to get done, then you definitely need to schedule the time. And so if you are someone that is more of that free spirit, then also schedule the float time that you need. So schedule time before or after that action time where you do whatever you want. You watch TV, you meditate, you take a nap, you just float around and do whatever feels good, and set the timer so that then when it's time to move into action, you do it. And just hold yourself accountable and make the commitment to move forward with what you know you need to do, because once you take that action, it will snowball and you'll build momentum and it'll get easier and easier and easier. And if you find that you're someone who is more often in the hustle and you are accomplishing your list and you are checking all the boxes and getting things done without giving yourself a proper break or downtime, then you also need to schedule that in. And take a 5-minute dance break, a meditation, a cup of tea, watch a funny video, whatever that is for you, so that you can restore some balance, because ultimately that is going to really help to fulfill you and restore that balance that you really need in order to have more energy, have more focus, accomplish more, and really enjoy life more for the long run. And remember, as an entrepreneur or anyone going through life, just remember that our productivity and our creativity cycles will always be in flux. They will never be perfect. So be sure and give yourself some grace and compassion. Even if you didn't accomplish as much as you hoped to in a day, you may have needed whatever came up even more. And that may have been a really good clue to how you need to connect and tune back into yourself even more.
It's about you and your relationship to yourself and your family and your friends. And that truth is that you did everything that you could. There wasn't one more thing that you could have done. Can you live in that moment as best you can with clear eyes and love in your heart, with joy in your heart? If you can do that, gentlemen, then you're perfect.
So comment below, are there things that trip you up when you are trying to take inspired action? Are there things that you find that connect you to or disconnect you from your productivity and your creative flow? And as a special bonus, check the link below. I have a free resource for you to put these steps into action in a way that can help you find that alignment within yourself. And I'm so grateful to you for being here with me. All the best.